No.
My name is Kay Opong Ankuma, the headmistress of Wesley Girls High School, Japan. We are very grateful to the government of Ghana and the Ghana Education Service for that measure we put in place because, one of the major challenges as a school, dumb bed bugs, even mbwatan and other rodents and insects. Oyaza or how hen ankasa. In fact, and we would like to commend the government and the Ghana Education Service, especially for this particular, measure that it has put in place and all other measures that have been put in place to combat COVID-19. Well, as a school, even Ansan Awaraboko, we did all we could. We had Veronica buckets all around the school with soap all around the school. Even before, in fact, the very moment we heard about COVID-19 and then the safety measures, we started practicing it as a school. And we'll encourage them, especially with dumb exercise, disinfection and disinfestation exercise. We'll assure them that the environment is safe and that regardless, we would still have to, practice the safety measures of washing hands and the water, running water and the soap will be available as a school like it was before they went home, and then we will do our best. It will be difficult. In fact, the social and the physical distancing will be a bit difficult. I don't know. I think government, GES is planning something so that at least they won't come in their numbers, so that at least we can continue practicing them physical distancing. We will play our part, as people who the little kids have been entrusted into our care. We'll do our best, and so we will ask parents not to be afraid, and we are sure that together, if we all comply, with some lion, I'll commend them. I'll say a very big thank you for their preparedness, to come and then embark on this exercise. I have already commended the government and then the Ghana Education Service. I'll repeat it and I'll say we are very, very grateful that they have taken these steps. We are quite impressed, very happy about it. We think it's a step in the right direction, and we think it's something that as a school we will benefit a great deal from, because we have been battling for some time now with all kinds of insects, rodents, bed bugs, snakes, and we think this is going to help solve our problem. The place will be quite safe when our girls come back. Yes, in fact, I would even be happy if it could be done again. We don't know when the girls are coming. We would recommend it. We don't know when the girls are coming, and we think it should be something that is done on a periodic basis, because we don't know. I'm told it has a lasting effect of about 6 months for some of the chemicals and 1 month for another of them. So we think it should be done regularly to help combat all these challenges. PTA is here to help schools. So if they have the wherewithal and they are willing to support, we'll be happy if they do so. We should put aside fear and just stick to the safety protocols, protect ourselves with our nose masks, and wash our hands very often, use our hand sanitizers, maintain the physical distancing, and I think it will be over soon. To my students, we miss them a great deal. We wish them well. We would encourage them, like we have been doing, to take part in the e-learning classes that the government has made available, and also to, log in when their teachers, their individual teachers are teaching. Our school is still teaching and would encourage all our students to take advantage of these classes and the sacrifices that the teachers are making. And we can't wait to have them back. We wish them well and encourage them to keeping safe.
So this exercise was initiated by the Ghana Education Service through the Ministry of Education for Zoom Lion and other partners to fight the bedbugs menace, which is affecting most of our secondary schools and tertiary institutions in Ghana. And so per this, we are going from region to region to deal with bedbugs in most schools. But the good news is that these chemicals that we are using is able to fight insects like cockroaches and other insects, and it's also able to repel snakes. So even though bedbugs are the main target and the main vector for this fumigation exercise, other insects can also be dealt with in course of doing the exercise. There are over 1,000 schools across the nation, but in the central region today, central region alone, we are looking at 103 secondary schools and TVETs, technical and vocational institutes. Now, for this fumigation, the chemical is so potent, it's strong, it's able to last for up to 6 months and beyond. So we are believing that, thankfully, hopefully, the students will come to school very soon. And by the time they are coming, the system will be clear and the chemical will linger on for a while before we have to come back again to help. This is a very good exercise that I think that even after the contract is over, teachers and PTAs should encourage schools to continue to do this, because the situation with the bedbugs is that it doesn't cause any sickness per se, but it's able to drain blood out of the children, and that alone, and the disturbance it gives them whilst they are staying, it makes you lose concentration and it weakens your immune system, which I believe that is what is going to fester this COVID-19 situation in which we find ourselves. So for me, this is a very good exercise. The children can come to school and parents can rest assured that by the time the children are coming, the school will be well, sanitized enough for them to study and have better concentration and do better. But we should also continue to do all the COVID-19 protocols that we have been asked to do. Washing our hands under running water for not less than 20 seconds with soap. We should use hand sanitizers. We should exercise or practice social distancing. And we should use the nose mask, because all these things are important. This is not exclusive. All have to work together for us to achieve the total health that we are expecting.